Welcome everybody to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD and Attention Coach Jeff Copper. I'm here to talk about ADHD and the lies and the rationalizations that we tell ourselves. If you watch my videos regularly or listen to my interviews on Attention Talk Radio, I speak of ADHD as really a self-regulation issue. And if you watch some of my videos, I really kind of boil it down to something that's just as simple as a dopamine addiction. If you get dopamine by an activity, you do it. And if you don't, you don't. So it's like extremes. If you're getting the dopamine, your issue is not paying attention to it, it's actually stopping and moving on. And if you're not getting, you have difficulty really to kind of engage it. So with that backdrop, this is really kind of a metacognition thing. It's interesting to me, those with ADHD that are trying to manage time management or projects or different types of things. And they'll set a timer or an alarm, and it's interesting because they don't work. And what's interesting is most people with ADHD don't stop and realize or watch the dialogue that goes into their head. I just got to send this one last email, or I'm just going to go get this thing done. I want to round this thing out, or I've got time to leave. If you really stop and think about and develop this skill of being able to observe yourself, it's very fascinating. What you'll find those with ADHD kind of tell themselves, because they're really kind of rationalizations, or they're lying to themselves, or they're telling themselves a story as a way to kind of keep doing what they're doing. Now, I'll tell you, as a ADHD coach, usually there's a pretty good reason they want to continue. Like I find if you watch our video on distractions, I talk about the metaphor of rebooting in a computer. And if you're working on a big project, to have to get up and leave, for many, you would lose your thought process and actually have to start over, which is a good reason to want to finish. But the fact that you're not really conscious of that and not really trying to come up with a shortcut really kind of creates a problem. You might be doing what you're doing to really pressure in other areas. I've coaching a woman right now who has a hard time leaving work. It's not, I know she could get home, but it's to relieve herself of the pressure so she can come in fresh the next day. So it's interesting to me, because to me there's usually a legitimate reason on the backside as to why they're doing it, but in the moment they're telling themselves a story. And the purpose of this video is for you to begin to kind of witness yourself and begin to watch the stories that you tell yourself. And sometimes you'll be surprised at what you notice, and it will give you the ability possibly to override some of those and to move forward with what you're trying to accomplish. This is a simple metacognition video. To get you to pause, to get you to think, and get you to ponder, and actually become witness to this. So we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so already, please go to attentiontalkvideo.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a ton of videos there, or check us out at attentiontalkradio.com, which is a podcast that we have on the internet. We've done 450 interviews combined with all that. So anyway, with that, we hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Take care.